this morning there was a huge shadow to the left side of the area that we see of the sun, and also HAARP is on full power. You see those strange formations and more chem lines. So I'm going to play this video that I produced this morning that I saw and explained.
Hello people, it's Matt Rogers, and I did that video showing all them images which prove that there is something going on. Now here in the Northern Hemisphere in the UK, they've been spraying the skies very heavily this morning. We could see two different colours. We're seeing this object in the sky that is the wrong colour for the sun, and also we're seeing this orange haze, like the same colour haze that we saw on the 16th of October. So I'd like to go outside and view this sky right now, because it's very important. We're just going to go outside here now and look at the sky, because it is becoming much more stranger every day. Let's just take a look at these skies. Let's turn the camera around now, yeah? Because it is becoming much more stranger. Okay, now what I've done is I've turned the camera around. Now the time is just about 11:30. Can you see just on the horizon here, if I zoom in, just below, behind them trees, you're seeing a different colour, that orange haze. Now what they've done is they've chemtrailed the whole sky. You can clearly see, can't you, those chem lines up there. They've blocked the skies and the temperature has risen again. Yesterday there was no chemtrails. The temperature dropped dramatically. Now we do have another object that's in our inner solar system that's affecting all the other planets. Now it's affecting our sun. It's been affecting our sun for a number of years now, but the chemtrailing has become a lot worse in the skies. You can clearly see this, can't you? All across the skies. Now I did a video just about a month ago in the same spot, and again it is becoming much stranger, isn't it? I mean, look at this here. These are not normal contrails, these are chemtrails. Let's not be fooled by the powers that be. That's just keep focused on the truth. Now what I'm going to show is on this video is more fantastic images that have come through right recently. They come through every moment of the day. People want other people around the world to see the truth. This is what's happening now. It's all across our skies. Can you see just to the left hand side the natural clouds? If you could just barely see that on the horizon, it's east. They're being pushed down. They're being pushed away. They won't move. This is what's happening all the time around the world. I'm even getting messages from Mexico that this is happening, from Australia, from Africa, New Zealand. It's happening in many higher populated areas. So I'm going to leave you now, and I'm going to now show you some brilliant images that are coming through showing you the truth.
We have this image that's come through right now from Matt, from northeast of Washington. He lives just 25 miles out of that district, and he's viewing the skies all the time. What you can see on the screen is unnatural. We are seeing hardly any cloud formations. So Matthew, thank you for this fantastic photograph, and big respect to you, because again we're seeing all across the world. This is an agenda right now in front of our eyes. Mr. Andy D. Rosser is sending these photos in as well, and these are right now. Look at the haze and look at this trail everywhere across the world. Here the UK is being hammered. Now again, as I said earlier on, the skies were very clear yesterday, but now they're being slammed. Everywhere is chemtrails. Mr. Perry Youssef from Europe is stating as well, seeing strange formations in the skies, and it does look very strange, doesn't it? let me just explain this image. Now, what I saw as well, noticed, can you see that it does look very, very strange, doesn't it? Here, here, and here. People do report still that they're seeing some strange formations, even faces. But we just got to continue. Let's move on to the next photo. Zoltan Skuski has posted this image as well off a webcam, and he states as well, the object you can see on the screen is considered to be far too bright. Now, there's something that's reflecting in the skies. You can see this other haze here to the right side. Here's the date. It was dated here on the 5th of the 12th, 2017. But again, what we're seeing in the sky is brighter than any other December that we've seen before. So thank you for sending this webcam image in. Here we have two more attachments coming in from another kind person that wants to remain anonymous. As these are showing the truth. In the UK, we are being hammered with chemplanes, chemtrails, sprays. As I said before, there is no natural clouds that are in front or above us, just at the far side to the northeast skies. So thank you again for sending this in. Now I'd like to say, as I've said in many videos as well, that these images are now. They are being brought in right now, showing you what they've done to our skies today. And this kind person, again, wants to remain anonymous, and I respect that for safety reasons, of seeing those strange lines. Now, many more new people here in the UK as well, and even as far as Texas, are seeing the same skies, seeing these lines and these shadows. And we will continue to carry on to show the true images as we head to seeing Wormwood, this huge object that's in our inner solar system. It's affecting our temperatures, and also we're seeing the strange colours. So thank you again, and have a safe weekend. If you catch any more images, please do send them into the email. These other images are coming from southern Nevada, and this kind subscriber, Beasting, has sent in many images and information that I will research shortly. So thank you for sending that document in. And what he's seeing on the screen here is just all chems. All of it. No natural cloud formations. And even noticing this morning when walking Charlie down the beach, I was absolutely blown away to seeing those strange colours in the sky, and this that's happening all across the world. So let's move on to another one of this kind subscriber's images. Now again, this image has just come through fresh, showing you what the skies are like now, and on his way home he's noticing those lines in the sky. These are very unnatural. Can you see these? Here again, this is what happens. They spray across the skies, and then it becomes like this about 45 minutes later, like a fake cloud. This is all they are, fake clouds. Nothing is real about them. This again is far too bright, and other fantastic channels now have blown it out the water, showing you this simulator, showing you the evidence. So working together in this community and being a strong alliance is working, because we have to just be positive to get the true images and the message out. Here we have again, just moments later, this kind friend has also sent in this photograph showing you a close view of these trails in the skies, and it is just chemtrails, barium, all other chemicals that are being sprayed, and it's a cover-up, a huge cover-up, and they will continue to cover up until the very last day. Here is the last image from this kind subscriber, and also with your email I will get in touch with Anthony as well on his webpage, because it sounds very, very important. As you can see on the screen here as well, that he's taken this image. You can see a few natural clouds that are facing far too low on this photograph here and here, down here, But above here, we're just seeing the typical chem lines. They're just becoming much bigger as they are up there lingering through the skies. Now, I had an email as well for a close family member that's away on holiday in Dubai, and she states as well that the volcano activity is active. It's very active. Now, these volcanoes over there have been dormant for a number of years, a good number of years. So things are changing. There's lots of tremors, many tremors that are happening in many parts of the world, reported of 365, and they're still climbing. The magnitudes, we've seen this on other videos, and they are still climbing as Earth is being affected by this system. It's been hidden from the public and it needs to come out. So thank you very much for them attachments. Okay, we've got a short video that's come through from a kind friend of Eric Rogers. Now, Eric Rogers also views the skies. We've seen many images through different videos, even this morning's video as well, from the video that was taken of his area of the skies in front of the sun, those chemtrails. Now, this chap has got some fantastic views as well, so he's going to be out many times, and we're going to see his videos of showing these horizons as well. He's going to keep an eye on for us, because it's good that we've got different sky watchers in different locations around the world. It's so important. So I'm going to play this short for you, but he did state as well that if he catches anything of a time driving through, he will pull up and take more videos, so they can be channeled through to us, then we can produce them to yourselves so you can see what's going on. It is important. So let's play this short video for you now. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to end it on this video like this, and I've got things to do, but I'll be back very shortly to show more fantastic, overwhelming footage that's coming through. Now, got to put it this way as well, there's no fakery, there's no filters, there's no things being placed on screen. It's all true footage from kind people from all across the world that know that something is wrong. There's excellent channels out there that are working very hard as well, that know that this system is out there. This is what they're doing, they're hiding it. The changes, the colours, the weather patterns, the temperatures are changing. So take care, all of you, and I will be back very shortly. And as I always say as well, that don't let those think for you. That's all now, think for ourselves. It's so important to become positive. From Matt Rogers.
As you're looking at Google Sky, this is put this black rectangle box here to cover this area, and it was quite controversial because it was showing a red disc. Now they've taken that black box off, guys, and I'll give you the coordinates to get to this particular place in Google Sky. You can download it. But since they've taken it off, people are starting to notice this. Now this is part of NASA, Google Sky, the ESA. It's a combination. They all put in their information together, and this is what they come up with. Here are your coordinates that you would type into Google Sky. But this thing is there, guys. I've done several videos on the ancient Sumerian culture that talked about the winged disc. You've seen many statues in those videos and carvings of a winged disc and someone climbing out of it. Now, we don't know if this is what it is, but it seems funny that now, after all these years, that they would remove this and allow us to see it. We know there's a lot of things coming down in this planet and in this age that we live in. And you've also seen where I've done videos about the Masonic Temple in Washington, D.C. It says now, shockingly, a massive swath of Google Sky that had been previously blacked out and censored has been made visible by Google for your viewing pleasure. The image below shows the system as censored by Google for years. What I was saying about the Masonic Temple in D.C. is they have the winged disc there, guys, inside the building. Right there is part of the monuments. It's all over the building. And we've heard politicians talk about the upcoming climate chaos. Guys, it's a short video. I'm watching a lot of things. CERN is back up and it's crippling the magnetopause. I have those recordings as they were cranking up. I kept watching the magnetopause and I recorded, and I'll put that in a video later today. We also have still a chance for X flares from the same sunspot. So